Pisces, the universe is knocking on your door urgently. This message has come at a critical time for you, and every word has been channeled into your current moment. Someone close to you is in silent distress about your situation, and this explains the weight you have been feeling. But beware, what seems like a crisis is actually the portal to your greatest transformation. In this video, you'll find out, first, who is acting against your happiness. Second, how a love reconnection is being prepared. Third, why your financial situation is about to turn around. This is not a prediction. It is a cosmic alert. If you feel like this message resonates, type yes in the comments before you even watch. The simple act of confirming already starts your release process. Pisces, a message has arrived with considerable intensity, almost like a direct warning call from the universe to you. I felt a strong request from someone very close to me, who expressed an urgent need for support and light for his situation. This person is in a moment of great distress towards you and has sought help with fervor. There is an energy that has been manifesting as a weight on your shoulders or a sense of pressure, and I want you to know that this is not random. It is a clear omen that significant transformations are approaching your path. Spirituality is present at this moment, indicating that you are under special attention. This communication is directed to you in a unique way, recognizing that each individual walks their own unique path. Understand this message as a call, made especially to your spirit at this point in your journey. To strengthen the positive energy that this reading intends to emanate, I invite you to tune in to your intention. The mantra that resonates with this moment is, I open myself to receive the blessings that the universe has for me with gratitude and trust. Repeat it to yourself, and if you feel like sharing, leave a comment. By doing so, you not only set your own intention, but you also contribute to the collective energy of healing and manifestation. This period of apparent heaviness is about to give way to a cycle of release and new possibilities. Allow yourself to feel this turning point that begins. When tuning into the energies around you, Pisces, it is critical to be aware of certain presences that may not be aligned with your well-being. I notice the existence of a person in your life, someone you may consider a friend or trust, but who actually harbors a feeling of latent envy. This individual maintains a friendly facade in your presence, showing warmth and support. But all it takes is for you not to be around for criticism and judgment to manifest itself. She comments on her life and her decisions in an unfavorable way to others. This person, driven by an energy of comparison and lack, finds a kind of subtle satisfaction in the difficulties you face. Her natural light, her achievements, and even her resilience awaken a discomfort in her. To help you identify it, note that after a small setback of yours, you show restrained joy or offer advice that seems more designed to limit you than to help you. Be on the lookout for compliments that sound ambiguous or comments disguised as concern that actually minimize your efforts or successes. Your capacity for discernment is your greatest tool now. Always remember to validate your inner feelings. If an interaction or a person causes you a sense of discomfort or doubt for no apparent reason, that's your intuition trying to communicate. Trusting this inner guide is essential to navigating your relationships at this time. Entering the field of affections, the love dynamics for you, Pisces, presents interesting scenarios. There is a specific figure who has distanced himself from his daily life. Someone with whom the connection has become sparse, perhaps due to physical distance, circumstances, or simply an unofficial pause in the relationship. However, even with the separation, this person never stopped having you in their thoughts. Your image and the presence you had in her life remain vivid in her memory and heart. There is a genuine pondering of the possibility of rapprochement, an internal reflection on whether it would be worth seeking this connection again. At the same time, for some of you, the energy points to the presence of an ex-partner who feels the absence of the relationship in a marked way. This person may be seeking understanding for what happened between you in deeper spheres, perhaps exploring spiritual or therapeutic avenues to understand the loss and ending. The longing and the search for answers are remarkable in this regard. Regarding the return that may be taking shape, it is crucial that you assess the situation with maturity and clarity. A possible return must be analyzed not only by the feeling, but by the real change and willingness for a true commitment on the part of that person. The time apart brought lessons for both, and the reunion will only make sense if there is growth and a new basis for building affection. Allow your inner wisdom to guide your effective choices now. Expanding the vision of the interactions that surround you, Pisces, it is crucial to address a specific energy that tried to move happiness and harmony in your effective life. There is a female figure who sometimes operated in a disguised way, seeking to create obstacles to her love connection. This person did not hesitate to use manipulative tactics, perhaps sowing intrigue or distorting facts, in an attempt to generate distrust and distancing. In some cases, this negative influence may have gone further, touching less positive energetic spheres with the intention of harming. However, it is essential that you know that these attacks have not found fertile soil. Your own spiritual protection, your inner shield, and the purity of your energy acted as an effective barrier. Sabotage attempts were neutralized before they could cause lasting damage. The interesting and fair unfolding of this situation is that all the misdirected energy, all the intention to harm that came from this individual will not be fixed on you. Universal laws govern the flow of energy, and that which was sent with the intention of causing harm tends to return to its source. It is a natural cycle of cause and effect on the spiritual plane. To stay strong in the face of such energies, continue to nurture your inner peace, trust in your own strength, and surround yourself with high vibrations. Don't allow the negativity of others to find a place in your mind or heart. Your resilience is your greatest defense. With the understanding of certain external dynamics that may have operated around you, Pisces, the moment now invites an inner movement of release. In order for the new and the abundant to flow fully towards you, you need to make room, letting go of what no longer serves your growth or well-being. A practical way to start this analysis is to observe the people who make up your circle, both physical and virtual. Who are those whose presence or contact brings you a sense of peace, lightness, and genuine support? And who are the ones who consistently leave you with a feeling of doubt, exhaustion, or discomfort? This exercise of reflection can be facilitated by thinking about the people who come to your mind, or even by scrolling through a list of contacts. Not as a rigid, mystical method, but as a mirror for your intuition. Consider, for example, the energy associated with the second person that comes to your mind or appears on a list. This person may represent a fulcrum or someone whose energy you should observe with more positive attention. Similarly, the fourth person in your reflection may symbolize an influence that deserves to be re-evaluated, perhaps someone who is draining your energy or sowing uncertainty. Remember, though, that this is just a tool to stimulate your awareness. The most vital thing in this process is to fine-tune your listening to your intuition. Your inner feeling is the true guide to identifying who adds and who subtracts on your journey, indicating what and who you should gently let go of in order to move forward. Continuing to identify the energies around her, Pisces, there is one more female figure that stands out, but with a different approach from the previous ones. Unlike explicit falsehood or obvious manipulation, this person operates in a more discreet, almost sneaky way. Its influence manifests itself in subtle ways, planting seeds of doubt and fear, especially in a relationship that is meaningful to you. Perhaps a family, deep friendship, or even loving bond. It acts behind the scenes with disguised comments or strategic omissions that aim to create a gap or generate insecurity between you and the other person involved. This individual may seem harmless at first glance, but their intention is to create disharmony and shake trust within this important relationship. However, the energy reveals that this person is beginning to lose control of the situation. Their subtle maneuvers are no longer having the desired effect with the same effectiveness. The truth inherent in your situation and the relationship in question has a force of its own that tends to manifest itself. The curtains that hide this person's actions are about to open, and the reality of the facts will come to light. To strengthen the bond affected by this influence and prevent new interferences from succeeding, open and honest communication is your greatest ally. Talking clearly and transparently with the person in your important relationship is key to dispelling any shadows of doubt or fear that may have been planted. The light of truth always prevails. Pisces, after we have analyzed the external dynamics and certain influences, it is time to turn our gaze inward and honor your own journey. A period of introspection or being with yourself has allowed you to discover a strength that you may not have been aware of. You have gone through a significant growth process during times when you may have felt isolated or not validated by others. This phase was not in vain. It solidified his sense of individuality and his ability to suffice himself. It is crucial that you internalize the truth that your wholeness does not depend on the recognition or presence of anyone else. The validation that really matters comes from you. You've evolved into a place where the need for external approval decreases considerably. There is no reason to seek the attention or acceptance of those who, for whatever reason, have chosen to walk away or ignore their worth. Your progress and the incredible person you have become are the result of your own path and resilience. Now, with this strengthened self-awareness, you are in a powerful position to set your own criteria for happiness and success. Refuse to accept less than you genuinely deserve, whether it's in relationships, opportunities, or the way you're treated. Setting high standards for yourself and the interactions you allow in your life is a fundamental act of self-love and respect. This new foundation of self-sufficiency sets the stage for better things that are more in line with your worthiness to arrive. With his self-sufficiency firmly established and his refusal to accept less than he deserves, Pisces, the focus now turns to a crucial aspect of his life: material prosperity and the abundance that is due to him. It may be that you have noticed stagnation or unexpected difficulties in the financial flow or in the materialization of resources. Unfavorable external energies mentioned earlier may have projected a kind of barrier, creating subtle blockages that prevented its fullness from fully manifesting in this sector. It is as if invisible currents are holding back the natural flow of your prosperity. The good news that the energies indicate is that these ties are beginning to unravel. The inner work you have been doing, your growing self-confidence, and the raising of your vibration are working directly to dissolve these obstacles. The path to abundance that is rightfully yours is being cleared. Soon, a significant opening, an opportunity that can transform your financial situation is on the horizon. To facilitate the arrival of this new prosperous phase, in addition to breaking down barriers, you can actively collaborate. Simple practices such as visualizing your financial goals already accomplished, using positive affirmations about your ability to attract wealth, and expressing gratitude for what you already have, no matter how small it may seem, amplify your energy of attraction. Prepare yourselves, for the flow of abundance is returning to you. This energetic movement of release points to the need for you to also make a movement in your life, a physical alignment with this new frequency. With the energy of abundance being released and the path opening up, Pisces, there is an explicit invitation to movement in your life. The full materialization of the blessings and opportunities that are coming requires a change of scenery or dynamics. The environment you currently find yourself in, whether physical, social, or even routine, may no longer be fully aligned with the high frequency you are reaching and the potential that is unfolding. In order for your prosperity to truly flourish and new chances to manifest unhindered, it is vital to consider a significant change. This can translate into a change of city, state, or country, a trip that symbolizes a new beginning, or even a deep restructuring of your routine and the places you frequent. Remaining static where the old energies still hover can limit the range of your expansion. The current place has served its purpose for a while, but for this next cycle of growth and abundance, a new environment is needed to nurture its potential to the fullest. Inspiring yourself to step out of your comfort zone, explore different possibilities, and embrace the unknown is a powerful step now. Moving, even if it's just in your state of mind and in your routine, is a way of signaling to the universe that you're ready to receive the new energies. This change is not an end in itself, but an enabler for the promised blessings to find fertile soil to germinate. And in order to be able to move freely and receive the new, it is essential to relieve yourself of the weight of the past. Pisces, in order for the movement and renewal that the energies indicate to manifest in their fullness, an act of inner liberation is imperative. There is a weight that you still carry, a pain accumulated from past experiences, disappointments, perhaps losses, which, although understandable, prevents your complete ascent. It's as if you're trying to take flight while still tethered to the ground by invisible wires. The universe is ready to pour blessings upon you, to bring you the necessary healing and opportunities you deserve, but you must genuinely open yourself to receive them. And that openness starts with the conscious decision to let go. Allow yourself to reflect sincerely who or what is somehow slowing you down, keeping you anchored in a cycle that has already run out. What are the emotional burdens, the hurts, the resentments that you keep carrying unnecessarily, like heavy baggage that only slows down your walk into the future? This is an invitation to courageous introspection, to identify these ties and decide firmly to cut them. The choice to move forward, to leave behind what binds you to suffering, is entirely yours. No one else can do it for you. Letting go of this pain does not mean erasing it from your history, but transforming it. It is acknowledging the learning it has brought, and then releasing its energy so that healing can flow, allowing lightness and the new to fill the space left by the pain released. It is a key step in aligning with the new frequencies of abundance and happiness that are approaching. As you make the decision to let go of the bonds of the past and open yourself up to healing, Pisces, a powerful force within you amplifies itself, your intuition. Your inner voice is an infallible guide, a beacon that lights the way through uncertainty. In this time of transition and renewal, trusting your inner wisdom is more important than ever. The answers you seek, the directions to follow, are accessible when you silence the outside noise and connect with that deep knowing that resides within your being. Learn to discern between unfounded fear and intuitive alertness. Your sixth sense is sharpened, ready to show you the truth about the people and situations that surround you. In addition to your intuition, the energies indicate that the universal laws of balance are in motion in your favor. Divine justice is at work, not as a desire for revenge against those who have caused you harm or injustice, but rather to restore the natural flow of worthiness in your life. Everything that was unduly denied, subtracted or blocked, whether in the material, affective or spiritual field, is in the process of being returned. This will not happen by chance, but as a fair manifestation of your own worth and your journey of overcoming. To strengthen your intuition and align yourself with this restorative justice, incorporate simple practices into your routine. Moments of stillness and meditation, even for a few minutes, help to calm the mind and listen to the inner voice. Writing down your thoughts and feelings in a journal can also reveal deep insights that your intuition tries to communicate. Trust this process. You are being divinely supported. Dear Pisces, we have reached a tipping point, a time when all the energy we have run through in this message culminates. Feel the support that surrounds you, the strength that emanates from the universe, and the spirit guides that accompany your journey. You are not alone in this process of healing, releasing, and transformation. The courage you have shown in facing truths, in considering letting go of what weighs you down, and in trusting your intuition is remarkable. Now the final stage is the reception. Open your arms and your heart to welcome what is to come. The new beginning is at your doorstep, bringing with it well-deserved blessings, abundance that has been re-established, and opportunities aligned with your growth. Be prepared to embrace this new phase with faith and optimism. The road ahead is promising, filled with potential for fulfillment and happiness. Trust in your ability to navigate this new cycle, using the wisdom you have gained and the inner strength you have discovered. The journey of self-discovery and healing has prepared you for this moment. It is time to move forward, confident that the universe conspires in your favor when you align with your truth and your worthiness. May this be the beginning of the most luminous chapter of its history. Celebrate every little achievement and keep your heart open to all the wonders that lie ahead. Pisces, after the release phase and the conscious decision to open up to the new, the energies that indicated transformation begin to manifest in visible ways in your daily life. The wonders that were on the way, mentioned earlier, are not just ethereal promises, but rather concrete events and sensations that you will come to perceive. That feeling of heaviness that accompanied the beginning of this reading is gradually dissipating, being replaced by a noticeable lightness. It is as if the mist lifts, revealing a clearer, brighter path ahead. This lightness is not just a state of mind. It makes room for blessings once blocked to find it easy to reach you. Watch for the signs. Financial opportunities can come in unexpected ways, an invitation to something you wanted, or simply a series of small, positive events that bring a smile to your face. The abundance that has been released on the energetic plane is now seeking ways to materialize into your physical reality. Pay attention to the details, the synchronicities, the chance encounters that seem to line up perfectly. They are the manifestations of your new frequency. This is the phase when faith and trust become tangible, as you are witnessing the universe's response to your inner movement and your willingness to let go of the old. The energy of your surroundings is reconfiguring itself to reflect the clarity and strength that you have cultivated. With blessings coming and the feeling of lightness predominating, Pisces, the current moment requires conscious action and continuous discernment. The opportunities that present themselves now are real and ask you to receive them and act on them. It is not a matter of waiting passively, but of recognizing the doors that open and having the courage to cross them. This phase of receiving is also a phase of responsibility, where you use your intuition, now sharper, to choose the paths most aligned with your highest good. Some of these opportunities may come disguised as challenges or require you to step further out of your comfort zone. It is possible that as you see your energy vibrate higher and your life thrive, some of the negative energies mentioned earlier will react. They may try, perhaps in a residual way, to sow new doubts or present obstacles. Be mindful, but fear not. Its resilience and the protection that surrounds it are strong. Staying firm in your decisions and trusting your own judgment is key. Remember the lessons learned about self-reliance and self-worth. You don't need the approval of others to follow the path you feel is right. This cycle of manifestation is proof that you have overcome the barriers, and now is the time to reap the rewards by acting wisely and keeping your heart and mind focused on the direction you want to go. Each step taken towards the new consolidates your inner strength. Pisces, the journey that has brought you to this point of manifestation and clarity demonstrates your incredible capacity for transformation and overcoming. You have gone through moments of heaviness and uncertainty, faced challenging energies, and through a courageous inner process, you have come to a place of greater peace and abundance. The lessons learned about the importance of letting go of the past, trusting your intuition, and valuing your own company are pillars that will support your future. The strength you have discovered within yourself is not fleeting. It's an intrinsic quality that's now more visible and accessible than ever. Look forward with confidence. The new beginning that unfolds for you is not an end destination, but the beginning of an ongoing cycle of growth and fulfillment. The blessings that come now are the first chapters of a story full of potential. Continue to nurture your spiritual connection. Listen to the voice of your intuition and act from a place of self-love and worthiness. Remember that you are divinely supported at every step. Celebrate the path you have traveled and enthusiastically embrace the possibilities that are yet to come. The future is a space for creation, and you have the tools to build the reality you want. Go forward with a light heart and the certainty that the best is yet to come. Pisces, you have come to the end of this transmission, but it is only the beginning of your journey. All the pieces are moving in your favor now. The toxic person will be revealed, love will be given a new chance, and prosperity will find its way to you. Before leaving, Curti felt the energy changing. Comment "I receive" to activate the blessings. Save this video to revisit when questions arise and share. The universe has registered its presence here today. Within 72 hours, watch for the signs, especially unexpected connections and opportunities that will feel like synchronicity. Remember, you are not alone. See you in the next step.